Okay, so here's some tips and tricks for getting your wall turns more fluent and understanding what we should be doing and not doing. Let's start with coming into the wall. If I'm coming into the wall on my right hand, I will turn to the left. Okay, so I'm going to turn to the left. We don't want to turn the other way. And the other hand, obviously, if I'm coming in on the left hand, I will turn to the right. Now, as I come in, I'm not trying to bring my body up to the wall. You'll see my elbow bend here. I'm allowing my elbow to bend because then when I extend my arm, when I'm pushing against the wall and extending my arm, I'm pushing my upper body away. I can feel the force of that arm pushing my body away. If we've got a force happening at the top, obviously it's going to help the bottom side pivot into the wall. So I'm pivoting around my my belly button, basically, like a cartwheel. I bring my legs under. It does take a little bit of core strength, but you're doing it, you're leveraging off that push away from the wall. Legs come under. I sink down and I get myself into my streamlined position before I push from the wall. Let's have a look at that on the other side. I didn't measure this one up as well. So I come in on the left hand side, so I'm going to turn to the right. I allow that elbow to bend. The arm extended on the wall bends because I'm then going to extend my arm. Look how my forehead nearly touches my hand. When I straighten this arm and push my upper body away, I mean, yes, my legs are already beginning to tuck under, but the power point of this is pivoting around that point, pushing the upper body away to tightly tuck the legs under the body. What happens to this arm? The non-working arm, I keep that out of the way. I can feel it by my side. And then as I'm pivoting, I begin to bring it up. My arms get into streamlined position. And again, I'm in streamlined position, but I'm not on my front. Notice how I'm still more or less on my side. So I'm not trying to get on my front to push off. It's okay to be on your side and just pivot around as you come into your stroke. Obviously your first stroke. If you're slightly off to the left-hand side, then your first stroke will be on the left. Let's have a little look at that from a top view. I'm coming in with my right hand here. It's flat on the wall. My arm bends. I'm allowing that arm to bend because the extension of that arm, as I begin to push now my upper body away, it helps the tuck. Obviously we've got to tuck the knees up. Notice how I'm not trying to get my body square to the wall. My eyes are still looking back at my hand there. And I'm not flat. I'm not on my front. I'm on my side. Okay, so it's too much to try and get that turn in onto your front while you're pivoting around. Slightly on the side. There we go. Okay, here's what we don't want to do. I'm coming in here with my right hand and I'm getting both arms on the wall. Don't want to do that. And what I've also done is I'm turning. I put my right hand on the wall and I'm trying to turn my body to the right. Remember, when you come in on the right hand, you will turn to the left because you're pivoting. That side goes up, this comes underneath. So it's not good if you come in on the right and you're trying to turn your body to the right and push off. And the other big no-no, swimmer comes in here and they're pushing off. They're not in their streamlined position. They're looking up the pool. You want to keep that head down and tucked in. And you're pushing off over the water. Not good. You're not going to get good propulsion off the wall by pushing over the water. Watching the other vids, how that head stays right out of the way. So what else is going to slow you down is coming in with both hands. Don't touch the wall with both hands and use both hands to tuck the legs underneath the body. The shoulders are square. There's never a time when we really want to be square to the wall. Remember, when we're basically on our side, we're pivoting around on our side. So again, this is the tricky one because there's nothing to, we think it's a flat wall, so it's going to be hard to turn. I'm gliding into the wall. This arm stays out of the way. Allow the elbow to flex. Look at my head. I tend to view my hand. I tend to spot my hand on the wall. I extend my arm. I'm pushing my upper body away to help my legs come underneath. I'm not looking. Look how I haven't turned my head. I haven't turned my head to look up the pool. Then I push off. I'm literally on my side. I get my arms quickly over to that streamlined position, and I know I cannot push off the wall until I'm in that streamlined position. That's when you're going to get maximum propulsion from the wall.